So the final thing we're going to look at is exporting. So with your footage, you can hover over the end of your footage and sort of drag that in for however long or short you want it to be. So I'm going to say that I want my animation to be 4 seconds, and then I want the left flame to disappear. Then after 6 seconds I want my right flame to disappear. So I can bring that in like that and have them staggering out, and then at 7 seconds we'll have 1 second of black. I want my animation to finish. And to just export the 7 seconds, you need to be taking these little golden handles of the work area right above your timeline and making sure that they cover just the area that you want to export. If you leave them all the way out at the time that you put in the duration at the start, it's going to export about 20 seconds of black stage with nothing on it. So make sure you are cropping around what you want to export, and once you have your animation all set up, you can go to File and Export. Here it is, and add that to the render queue. So to export, the first thing that I do is change where the output is. So if you click on the title in gold here, you can choose an area. So I'm on the desktop, and just choose what you want to save that as. So my project is project 3.1011, and I'm going to underscore and save that as test. So if you just hit save, that's going to change where your output, where your video is going to save to. And then over here on the left we need to change the output module, and this is one of the most important things. When you click on the title here, it will bring up the settings for you, and we are working in a very specific exporting format. Your format at the top here from the drop down menu needs to be QuickTime, and QuickTime is going to give you the .mov that is required in the submission requirements. The next thing you need to change is in format options, and this is your video codec. Now a lot of the time the video codec is set to animation by default, but you need to change it to H.264. So H.264 is going to give you a really high quality video, but also one of the lowest file sizes, so it's quite easy for you to submit into the R drive. So make sure your codec is H.264 and that your format is QuickTime. Don't get confused, there is an H.264 in your format, but we do not want this one. We want QuickTime as your format, and then only your codec is H.264. Now you can leave the video output here, but if you do have audio in your footage, you need to make sure that you are checking on the audio output box. I don't have audio at the moment, so I will leave that unchecked. So if you click OK, you can check that you have it all right, because your name in the output will have changed from AVI to .mov, and .mov is what we want. So then you can move to the right and you can click render, and you can watch that animate as it exports. Sometimes if you have a lot of effects or a slow computer, this will take a little bit of time, so you may want to head out and get a coffee if you're sitting there waiting. Now that beautiful noise, I don't know if you heard it, but that means that my video has rendered, and I can go to the desktop, find my file, which is project 3.1011 test, and we can open that up and watch my lovely animation. Beautiful.